everybody, John12 back again with another video. Today I'm back with another Dragon Ball Super episode review. I'm here to review episode 95 titled The Worst, the Most Evil, Frieza's Rampage. If you've not seen the episode, please check it out because this review may or may not contain spoilers. But that being said, let's get on to the video review at hand. Before I actually touch upon my thoughts on episode 95, I want to discuss a little bit briefly episode 94. I didn't post the episode 94 review mostly due to the fact that I had a major crisis, so to speak, behind the scenes. I worked very hard on the episode review for 94 and I fucking put a lot of hours into it. I had zero sleep working on it. I worked fucking hard. And it was just a depressed fest as to my incapabilities of fucking processing and then uploading my eventual review. It was depressing, although I will say this, the episode was awesome. I loved Frieza's golden form transformation. It's probably his greatest transformation he's had in the entire series next to the movie versions. And everything else about that episode was fucking phenomenal. It was just a really good, solid, fun, action-packed episode. We had Goku and Frieza fisticuffs. If there's anything that really bugged me about episode 94, had to be Vegeta's one-liners and Bulma's thing. The deeper we get into this saga, the more and more I loathe Capsule Corp, and I just don't want to see it anymore. And Bulma and Vegeta have just become so jaded and annoying. I don't want any part of it. It's just really annoying, and Vegeta's line in that episode just bugged me to all hell. I mean, it was almost as redundant and stupid as like a David Caruso line. If I've learned anything from what's happened, is that the only way we're gonna win, the only way we survive this fight, is unless we work together as a team. We use teamwork to win. Well, who really needs a team? When we got me. I mean, fucking horrendous. But whatever. That's episode 94. I loved it. It was good. I gave it a 10 out of 10 if you checked out my tweet on Twitter. But now we're on to episode 95. And I have to say, Jesus Christ! This fucking arc continues to kick some fucking ass. For a guy like myself who tells it as it is, as redundant and stupid as I could be with my mispronunciations that people like to bitch about in my comment sections, I fucking love this shit. This fucking series is kicking ass with these last couple episodes. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. The Frieza return trope is a trope at the end of the day, and it's been overused. But the way they've been doing it in these last several episodes since, I want to say, like, the introduction of the idea from 92 to now, they have been slaying it with these last couple episodes. If you are a viewer of the English dub solely, and you occasionally check out the Japanese dub, on occasion, of course, from time to time to see, like, what the fuck's up. Oh, Frieza's back, I gotta see this. Stop watching the Resurrection F arc now. Just stop it. Continue your support for Funimation if you want. Continue your support for Toonami. They definitely deserve it. But fuck the Resurrection F arc. This is where it's fucking at. I'm sorry. It's just, the Resurrection F arc stunk on ice. I didn't like it as is. The movie I gave credit because it knew what it was. It wasn't trying to tell, like, an amazing deep story. It was action schlock, and that's what it was, and it did it perfectly. The Super version sucks a bag of dicks, and this episode I feel like would have been a far superior way to do a Return Frieza arc on Super instead of rehashing the movie. This is the way you open with Resurrection F. This series would be in a completely different trajectory than we could even imagine. After watching this episode, he is the Littlefinger of the universe survival arc. I mean, it's just fucking beautiful. But I digress. There's no way to change history the way it's already been played out with Super until they make the Kai version of Super. I don't fucking know, but it is what it is. But overall, the episode starts off exactly right where it ended off in the last episode. Goku has to get the heck out of there. Frieza, obviously, being the person he is, wants to, stretch his legs. He wants to attack these assassins that are out to get him and Goku. And Goku doesn't really want anything to do with it. But Frieza goes on full force against these assassins, completely decimating all of them in a beautiful, big, bad way. And Goku, unfortunately, has to buttle in because now fortune teller Baba starts starting to get involved in the collateral damage. So Goku steps in to help out Frieza take down these assassins, not really killing them, which I thought was a really good dynamic. Once again, this is what I was talking about with the introduction of Frieza, which was a good archetype, is that when Goku's with other characters that he's free, he is stupid and is incapable of doing things the way we want to see him. However, when a character like Frieza's around, or like a Goku Black and stuff like that, we have a more serious, more to the point Goku. And that's the perfect balance of having a hero and a villain in an episode like this. But as the episode continues on, obviously Frieza and Goku completely make waste with these assassins. They're pretty much nothing in comparison to Goku and Frieza's power. And we also learn over the course of Frieza actually being dead in hell, Frieza hasn't really been slouching around. He's actually been doing some telepathic meditating training in his own head. He's learned his mistakes that he obviously had in the Resurrection F arc, and in this episode he really pronounces to Goku that this is the true golden Frieza. But as the episode goes on and they defeat these assassins, the dog character comes up, and apparently, as we learn in a specific flashback, the god of destruction of Universe 9 gave this dog assassin character his Hakai move. For those of you who don't know, the Hakai, if I'm pronouncing that right, and if I'm not, well, whatever, it is what it is. Basically, this is a move that Beerus has done in the past, and apparently most of all God of Destructions have this ability, which is a technique that basically annihilates and destroys. It's basically the death move, and he uses it on Frieza, and Frieza just controls it, and he completely uses it against the dog character, and also uses it against Goku. And I thought that was a really good and very interesting parallel, because ironically, as the airing of this episode went on, we have the release date of the current Dragon Ball Super manga chapter, which if I'm not mistaken, I think is chapter 25. And in chapter 25, Goku, spoilers, uses the Hakai move on Merge Zamasu. And I know that's kind of like plaguing a lot of the Dragon Ball fandom, which, what are you going to do? The Dragon Ball fandom, if it's not this, it's that, they're going to find something to be pissed off about. That's just, I guess, how the fandom seems to work on the internet nowadays. But whatever, it is what it is. I have no real issues with it. I just thought it was kind of cool how, like, hey, shameless plug right there, the Hakai. I digress. The Hakai has been used by mortals. It is officially a part of the Dragon Ball Super lore, the story, the canon, so to speak. It's a done deal. That's all I can say. But back to the episode 95. While Goku is having a hard time dealing with this Hakai move and getting out of it, Frieza decides to double cross Universe 7 and starts a plan with Universe 9. He contacts the God of Destruction and Kai of Universe 9 and starts creating a deal. So Frieza has been beginning the ongoing, I guess, plot of his character with this arc, which is the manipulation and double crossing. He's going to be the double agent, so to speak, of this arc. But before this argument is solved between the God of Destruction of Universe 9 and Frieza, Beerus and Whis show up in the nick of time, save Goku from this destructive wave, and basically banter Frieza whether or not he's going to be a part of this team. How did God of Destruction power get on the scene, and what the heck is going on? Goku and Frieza decide to settle their differences and have just a one-out punch-out match, and they have probably, and I know it's only a one-punch match, and it's basically a practical millisecond. My god, this is probably the greatest, most badass animated Goku Frieza fight that we've seen that's not a cutscene from a video game, that kicks fucking ass. It was beautifully animated, beautifully constructed and sketched out. I love this little sequence. It rivals the epicness of the Namek fight, and not the shitty animated episodes, the good fucking animated episodes, which were badass. And of course, the Resurrection F Trunks special that was aired a while back, which was beautifully done as well. Overall, the episode was awesome. It was a really good fucking episode. The tournament arena has been built, which basically means the tournament power is ready. The Xenosamas are ready to see shit go down, as I'm pretty sure all of us viewers and fans are as well. Goku and Frieza end up going back to Capsule Corp to prepare and different set-off for the tournament itself. And we even got to see the almighty Jiren show up. Jiren, who has also been doing a lot of meditating training, revealed himself. He has awakened from said training and looking pretty badass. The episode was awesome. Everything about this episode I loved. There's not really one thing I can say that I just did not like. From beginning to end, I loved this episode. The music, the animation, the fight sequences, the Goku Frieza one-punch fight. So at the end of the day, my final verdict for episode 95 has to be solid. Once again, 10 out of 10. We're getting straight 10s with these last several episodes. Toy Animation keeps knocking out of the fucking park, and I'm loving it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Next episode, I hope, is going to be another fucking home run, 10 out of 10. The tournament officially begins. Jiren and Goku officially meet. There was a Yardrat character that showed up in the teaser. We haven't seen those fucks in forever. I love those little guys, those little fellers. I'm fucking stoked to see them again. This has been a good episode. But with that being said, let me know what you think. And of course, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you enjoyed.